A community coming together to lift 8-year-old Colin Janetti Moore to new heights. And first responders joined to give him an Easter weekend that he won't soon forget. At the corner of Case and Punchbrook Roads in Burlington sits a boulder that's known as the Town Rock.
Yeah, I was driving by this morning and I saw, they were painting the rock, which is, it's often painted for different types of events.
Early Saturday morning, Abigail Robbins and Olivia Lockery got to work painting this rock to support Colin as he fights Ewing sarcoma.
We came out at like 9 this morning, started painting, We just wanted to let him know that he's not alone, that the whole community is with him.
That's when a Burlington officer stopped to see what this design was all about.
We were doing the police logo. He was like, "What are you guys doing?" And we were talking about it, and we were talking about Colin. He was like, "Oh my God, we all love Colin. Is there anything we can do to help?"
Sergeant Russell, who works in Burlington after retiring from Hartford, began spreading the word, getting other agencies involved, like the Burlington Fire Department, Connecticut State Police, and town leaders. Colin's family and friends planning their own surprise.
When we pulled up, his face just lit up. And then he's like, and there's fire trucks and there's police. He was all excited. And I don't even think he had seen his friends, So when he saw them, he was a little embarrassed. But as you can see now, he's loving every minute of it.
Decked out in his SWAT uniform, Colin was surrounded by his own backup, who wrote messages of support on the rock.
He wants to be a canine officer when he grows up and a SWAT officer. So he's just reaching for the stars, and that's all I keep telling him.
Colin finished his last round of chemotherapy this week, but his battle against the beast is entering a new phase.
We are going to be heading up to Mass General in Boston for 6 weeks of radiation. It's called proton radiation. It's very specific to his cancer and where it's located in his body, which is his abdomen and his lungs. And we're hoping that this will get most of the cells out of him. And then we also will continue chemo through the rest of the year once we get back to Connecticut.
While surrounded by his friends and family and the men and women in blue, Colin was given a badge to put cancer away for good.
I just gave him my old, my retired sergeant's badge so he can wear it on his belt and everything. And hopefully that gives him, more drive to fight the fight, and we're all going to be there with him to do this.
Colin's mom says the kindness of strangers means a lot to the entire family.
It's taken a lot to get to this point. It's been very emotional. It's been a long road. And to know all these people who don't even know him come together to do something and meet up here last minute, to honor this with him it's just very heartfelt.
Now, the community has started a GoFundMe to help pay for the expenses for Colin and his family during his 6-week treatment. In studio, Jake Garcia, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Wow, Jake, thank you so much. Now, to everyone moved by Colin's story, as I'm sure everybody is, the family asks that you might consider to donate to Make-A-Wish Connecticut. Find out more on the links page at fox61.com and look for the power of patches to be connected to the foundation and Colin's GoFundMe.